know I'll be on this app joking sometimes. Yes, I share my testimony, but I joke around a lot, and I also do a lot of transition videos and playing around. But I just really want to get on here and let y'all know that God is real. He's so real, man. It's January 1st, 2024. I think back to September 1st of 2021. I was being abused every single day. So on September 3rd of 2021, I moved my children to a new state. I had broken ribs, a newborn baby, and 3 toddlers. Didn't know what I was going to do with my life. I'm a licensed cosmetologist, but I needed to get my cosmetology license transferred to the state that I moved to. I didn't have any money saved up. I didn't have a backup plan. I had a car that was standing on one leg. Still have that car actually. And I just knew, I was like, God, I know that this is where you want me to be. You don't want me being abused every single day. And that was a personal choice that I made. That relationship I was in, that was me being fallible because I had just left my abusive ex-husband in May of 2018. July of 2018, I started dating my baby daddy, who wound up breaking my jaw in 2019 and my ribs in 2021. So although I've only been in 2 serious relationships in my whole life, I had 4 kids within that time, plus my nephew I've been taking care of. So I'm a single mother of 5. And I just think back to all the times I could be dead. All the times that I could have been dead. Being stumped, you could easily die. You could easily die. Being punched in the face to the point that your jawbone breaks and almost pokes you in the brain. Being stumped in the stomach so badly right after a C-section to the point that your ribs are broken. They didn't crack all the way through, but they were broken and bruised so bad that they hurt for months. There's so many things that could have happened to me that didn't happen. And I just think about all the times I got pushed downstairs, all the times that I had heavy things thrown at my face like tablets, phones, tables, chairs, fists. I think about all the things that happened to me and I'm like, but God, I wanted to die. I would tell God every day, why am I still alive? Why are you waking me up again? So I could go through this again? I didn't realize that I had the keys to my own success, that I had the keys to my own breakthrough. I didn't realize that. Because when you're in an abusive relationship, the words that they spew is venom. It spells. It makes you feel like you're stuck under their spell. You'll never be anything. Nobody else will ever want you. Your family don't care about you. I'll kill you right now. All the stuff that they say to you, you start to believe it. It starts to become indoctrination to the point that you say it to yourself. I remember sometimes when I would do something and it wouldn't go the way I wanted it to go, I would beat myself in the head and call myself stupid. I was being hit so much that I started hitting myself. It was a demonic attack, spiritual warfare that was happening in my life because I had gates open. I was smoking, I was drinking. I also, like I said, was in an abusive relationship from the age of 19 to 25. I didn't give myself time to heal. I thought that waiting 2 months and dating somebody else was time to heal, and it wasn't. Because while I was in a domestic violence shelter trying to heal from being raped and being held up in my apartment, which was considered as kidnapping, and having a gun pulled on me and being beaten and having to get a rape kit by the police and stuff, after all that stuff happened to me, I started another relationship anyways. Never healed from it. So while I was in the domestic violence shelter, instead of healing through what I was supposed to be healing through, I kept leaving to go see my new boyfriend. And when I moved into my apartment after I left the shelter, guess what? My new boyfriend started beating on me because he knew my story. We started talking. That's the reason why my ex-husband tried to kill me, because he was cheating on me and I made him leave. I moved into my own place. He found out I had a boyfriend, so he tried to kill me because he didn't want me to move on, even though he moved in with the girl he was cheating on me with. My new boyfriend knew everything. He knew my whole life story, so he used it to his advantage. He would bring up the fact that I was raped. He would bring up the fact that I used to get beat while he was doing it to me. So I stayed in this cycle because I never healed. So in 2021, when I took my children to a new state, guess what? I gave my life to God. I started going to therapy. I started to journal. I started to self-reflect. I joined a church community. I joined a community called the Single Mom KC, where I go to monthly events, speaking and talking and thinking and reflecting on my life. And I've grown so much. I've grown so much. And with the fact that I've grown so much, I'm able to help other people grow. And outside of that, I wrote a book about my life called Faith, Family, Freedom, the Rosie Experience. It's in the process of being edited right now. I'm going to be self-publishing, and I'll be posting a pre-sale link soon. But just know that when God does something in your life, you're supposed to share it. God will catapult anybody who is following him, anybody who gives him the glory. He's going to catapult you. But don't forget the Lord your God who put you in that place. Don't wait for God to catapult you and then drop him down at the door. The same way that you was praying and fasting and thinking about him and talking about him, continue to do that when you get where you're going. Because there's deeper depths and higher heights no matter where he takes you. But if you forget about him, you're going to remain stagnant and you just might lose it all. So this is my declaration right now. 2024 is going up. I'm launching my public speaking career. I'm publishing my book. I plan on doing so many things in my life, and I'm giving God all the glory before it happens. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Because just 2.5 years ago, I was on the ground, groveling, wanting to die, ribs hurting, kids watching me being stumped. 2 years later, I stood up to my abusers. Yes, abusers, my ex-husband and my ex-boyfriend. Went in no contact with both of them. I wrote a book about my life. I launched my traveling cosmetology business. I'm in the process of launching a whole bunch of new things. I started writing my poetry. I had stopped writing poetry for so long. Writing poetry and writing songs, performing on stage. There's so many. I've been in a commercial since I moved here. There's a lot of things I've been doing. I'm a trained thespian. I went to college for theater, and I dropped all of that when I got into a relationship with my ex-husband when I was 19. But guess what? I'm 31, and I'm back to everything that I had stopped doing when I was a teenager. I'm back to doing what God put me on this earth for, and I'm bringing as many people with me as I can. I thank God for the Rosie experience. I thank God for all the things that he didn't let happen to me, but I also thank him for all the things that he allowed the devil to do to me, because I needed the devil to torment me so I could get back on my business, so I could get back to what I was here for. And now my 5 kids get to watch me grow, get to watch me soar, get to watch me be resilient, and that is the biggest gift I could give to them. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Back then they didn't want me, now I'm hot, they all love me, you feel me? So I'm going to be posting a link to the pre-sale orders of my book extremely soon. But until then, God bless y'all. Go ahead and follow me on all social medias. I have a podcast called The Rosie Experience on Spotify and Apple Podcast. I'm The Rosie Experience on X, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Go follow me. I'm about to start my blog as well. So just Google me and follow it, because at the end of the day, y'all gonna see me on the big screens. I'm here for a reason. I'm here for a good time, not a long time, and I'm gonna do everything that God placed me here for. God bless everybody, and have a happy